Joining me now on the Daily Ledger Page 5 beat from Washington, D.C., President of the Market Institute, Charlie Sauer. Charlie, I know you're Mr. Pessimistic, but I think this is a good development. It's looking, I'm very optimistic. I'm cautiously optimistic about this. I think President Trump has President Xi pretty much right where he wants him.
You know, I think it is a good development. And in the words of Dave Barry, I mean, darn China for selling low-priced products that America wants. I mean, this is a trade war that we shouldn't be in. I'm glad that President Trump's winning it, and it does look like the trade talks went well. The third day of talks is good. The fact that Chinese markets went up is good. The next trade talks, I believe, are going to be in the U.S., and that's good for us. But again, this is a trade war that we shouldn't be in. I think that China stealing our intellectual property is a talking point that's based in the Rocky Balboa movies. It's a talking point that's based back in time where we don't really see that. And in fact, China has progressed to a point in intellectual property where they're actually defending a Qualcomm patent now that the U.S. wasn't supporting. So I think that we're at a little bit different time. I'm glad that patents, and I'm glad that intellectual property is at the top of the conversation. I don't know that it's as relevant as it used to be, but it's good that we're talking about it. It's good that the trade talks went well. So a little bit of pessimism and a little bit of optimism for you.
I think it's a win for the free markets. Now, on the other hand, this international drug pricing index that's being bandied about right now, I think this would be a loss for the free markets. Why do we want some sort of global index for us to figure out how much we're paying for blood pressure medication or what have you?
I mean, we're trying to make America great again. We're not trying to make America look like 14 other mediocre countries. And that's really the problem with this international pricing index that the administration came out with. I think that President Trump early in his administration had the right gut instinct and actually was going after the foreign countries for what they were doing. They were trying to compulsory license. They were trying to take away our intellectual property. And President Trump said, no, you shouldn't do that, and started going after the countries. But now we're actually talking about bundling these mediocre countries, some of them even socialist, and bringing that price into the U.S. Right. That's not the way to get more drugs. It's not the way to get more innovation, and it's really not a good policy.
No, and the way to do it is, I think you and I would agree, is competition. Open it up for competition. Let the free markets affect the pricing, and you will see the pricing for all these drugs and a lot of the problems we have in this country, you will see them go down. Charlie, thanks.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.